In working with burned out leaders, I've discovered several profiles that make them more likely to burn out. I've broken these profiles into 3 larger categories. 1. Work dysfunction. 2. Relational challenges. And 3. Self-sabotage. Let me be clear. Burnout happens when one does not have enough positive work experiences to counteract the effects of a negative workplace. Having one of the following problems makes that negative workplace all the more damaging. When I was in burnout, I fit several of these profiles. Listen to each one and ask, where do you find yourself? The first category is work dysfunction. This includes leaders who are overworked, underworking, underutilized, misaligned, or underappreciated, or are likely to experience the stress, anxiety, or shame that leads to burnout. Leaders who are overworked are doing too much of the wrong things, usually because they lack clarity on what's most important. Underworking leaders are not fulfilling the responsibilities of their job because of shame, which often paralyzes them or seriously hinders their productivity. Underutilized leaders have more to offer than they are allowed to give. Misaligned leaders have great talent, but they are in a job that doesn't match those gifts. And underappreciated leaders are not getting the recognition that we all need to perform our best. Leaders with relational challenges like isolation, conflict, trauma, or family problems have stress outside their work that makes them less resilient. Isolated leaders don't have any friends to help them process stress, anxiety, and shame. Leaders in conflict are experiencing an overload of stress that is more than they can sustain. Traumatized leaders have difficulty separating their work from their trauma. And leaders with family problems are working under a constant weight that's hard to escape. The third category is self-sabotage. These leaders are idealistic, dreamers, visionary, disorganized, or divided. Negative traits that lead to discouragement, disillusionment, which in turn feed the anxiety and shame that lead to burnout. Idealistic leaders are attempting the impossible and will always become discouraged or cynical. Dreamers are so future-oriented that they have trouble staying focused on their present work. Visionary leaders can become so caught up in their vision that they become rigid or fail to strategize. Disorganized leaders are causing too much stress for themselves because they lack clarity of an organized mind and life. And divided leaders are trying to live multiple lives that lack integrity, which causes stress and shame. Which of these profiles describes you? You can find more details on each one in the Weary Leader's Guide to Burnout. I'll help you address these problems and build resilience so you can thrive wherever you are.